In a sea of Souls-likes and action RPGs emerges another Mafia game to add to the series, which immediately brought me back to my PlayStation 2 days where I played the original first two games. What simpler times those were, let me tell you. The newest installment in the Mafia series, Mafia The Old Country, takes the franchise back to 1904 in Sicily to the beginning of organized crime. The game ditches the open worldish approach from Mafia 3 and shifts back into a much tighter and story driven narrative, much like the first two games in the series. We play as Enzo and follow his journey from a teenager in forced labor in a sulfur mine to a respected member of the Torrisi crime family. I really don't want to reveal much else about the story because I wouldn't want to spoil such a story rich game for you. What I will say is that I thought things were pretty predictable early on, but what happened at the end, I was definitely not expecting. Gameplay is solid and what you would come to expect from a third person shooter, much like Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. What really surprised me, however, is the large emphasis that was placed on knife fighting. That's right, we're bringing a knife to a gunfight. The game allows you at certain points to pick out different knives for your arsenal. Some have higher durability and give bonuses like health regain on takedowns. Knife fights are mainly utilized in boss fights where you can dodge, parry, slash, and stab your way to victory. The game does a good job in switching up the tempo of missions between stealth and gunplay. Stealth very seldom is required, so most times you can go in guns blazing if stealth isn't your style. You also have access to a rosary necklace where you can slot beads in that you earn throughout the game that will also give your character bonuses. My playthrough clocked in at a little over 10 hours with 50% trophy progress, and from what I read, chasing the platinum trophy will take you about double that amount of time. In my mind, that isn't a problem at all. I honestly would not mind a subsequent playthrough. Performance was rock solid on PS5 in performance mode. The game looks great in my opinion. It's semi open world in a sense for traveling from point A to point B. And despite NPCs not being present everywhere, the game is stunning and feels alive and vibrant. The developers moved from an in house engine to Unreal Engine 5, which had great results in my opinion. The sound design is absolutely on point in the game. Voice acting is phenomenal. Sound effects are vibrant, crisp, and realistic. I really don't have anything negative to say about the game at all, and therefore I'd give the game a 10 out of 10. It was a very enjoyable and chill game to play overall. If you played other games in the franchise or have only played Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, you will thoroughly enjoy this game. Being a fan of mob movies and shows obviously will raise your enjoyment as well. And speaking of that, let me know in the comments what your favorite mob movie or mob TV show is. Personally, for me, it would be Goodfellas and The Godfather 2 for movies. And then as far as TV shows, it would be The Sopranos. Anyway, getting back to the review, personally, I think the game is well worth the $50 price tag. So I hope this review helps you in making a purchase decision on the game. If you've played it yourself, please let me know in the comments your thoughts. I love reading all your comments. So that is going to do it for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.